Good morning, y'all. It's Timidity. First of all, let's get a little commotion for the dress. I love this fucking outfit. I need to show it off while I got the chance. Uh, spin. Ooh, yes. Fuck it. Okay. Look at it twirl. Okay, sorry. There we go. Now that I'm done getting my little Heathers moment, I'm going to get on with my life. Today, or some fucking time within these few coming months, marks the day that I finally left both sides of my family, which I am extremely happy about, by the way. Holy shit, it's been a fucking year. Sorry, I need to strip. This jacket's cool, but a whole motherfucking year. I know you can get on with the story. Let's see, let me reflect on all of the events. So, at the end of March last year was when my mom physically attacked me and left 2 bloody scars on my face, if I recall, one up here, one under here. Then I had to deal with the dehumanizing treatment of my grandmother and my dad's side of the family, and I learned a lot of things within not only that time period, but within the year apart. Like, I learned how desperate my mom gets to try and get in contact with me whenever she can't have control of me. I've known ever since I was very young that she's always had a bit of an odd fixation on me, and she's also confirmed that multiple times in my life. I don't know, she always dreamed that even when I turned 18 that I would never ever leave her side, and I don't think she ever let go of that, even when she eventually did start hating me being around her. I don't know, it's just, man, I don't even know where to go with this video. I guess I can just say I'm happy to be here. I didn't think I'd make it past then. If anything, I thought of killing myself so many fucking times at my grandmother's house. I thought about slitting my wrists in front of her to show that her actions do have consequences and you can't, like, demean, condescend, and mistreat people on and on with emotional manipulation, verbal abuse, and a lot of weird entitlement that I feel like boomer people have. I wanted to drink the Lysol under her sink and chug it like it was fresh fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade. And let's see, I also wanted to jump off of the roof of her apartment and almost did at some point. Yeah. And then I recall almost killing myself at the waterfront in my city. Almost jumping into the water because honestly, I guess my life just felt like the equivalent of how the bottom of the fucking Jack London Square waterfront did. When you look in the water, you'll just see that it's a deep, dark abyss with, like, no end in sight. You can't see shit down there, but it doesn't look good, it doesn't look pleasant. But to me, at that moment, it looked a lot more pleasant than continuing my life with any of these people around me. But I guess something is good. When I left my grandmother's house that day after a bit of bickering with her, or not the time I officially left, this was just the day I almost offed myself, and then went back to her place and stayed for about another month before I officially fucking left. I wanted to end my life so badly around her. Let's see. She was just not the type of person that you could have any room for, like, emotional bandwidth around. Like, for example, she was shocked that I was so easy to cry, and it's like, yeah, bitch, I don't know how to say, yeah, I got assaulted on the day that I was deep cleaning my room after an extremely deep depression trying to get my life together, and I was doing extremely well until I got fucking attacked over an unvacuumed corner, and then basically thrown around my room, had to experience my mother with her fucking weird fucking Sigmund Freud ass sitting on my face trying to claw my fucking eyes out. I had to deal with that, had to deal with my room trash, had to deal with leaving the sanctuary space that I created for myself. I had to leave all my items behind and all the future that I had in terms of, oh hey, I just set up my green screen inside of that bedroom with the table and the nice tablecloth. I had all my studio lights set up. I was really looking forward to actually getting a move on with, like, Twitch streaming and recording content professionally and having a portfolio made for me to set me on the path of life that I had to be fucking taken off of due to the fucking pandemic and so many shitty ex-boyfriends in my fucking family. I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to. A year later, I can proudly say that I majority don't want to. It's very weird having an urge to live after so long. Like, you know, if you would have compared it to when I was 17, like going on Craigslist because it was like, oh look, we're struggling with money. It's a constant hell house in my falling apart apartment with my shitty abusive mom and even worse grandmother, and with my simp ass fucking cheating stepbag. Sorry, not stepbag. Stepdad works. He's not exactly a dad. He's pathetic. He's the type to rage if you ask him to unplunge a toilet. Meanwhile, he's like sexting bitches only a year older than me on Kick. Plot twist, it was actually me, but that's a story for another time. He fucking... Oh, I just don't like my family very much. It's okay. For so many reasons, it doesn't work out. Oh, let's see, me being autistic, depressed, anxious, the speech impediment. You know, who wants a fucking kid that stutters and slurs when they speak, that can't make eye contact? And it's like, hey, maybe you beating me into submission as a kid and then actively threatening to do so most of my life is the reason I had such intense anxiety. Maybe you, whenever you would start a fight over something fucking ridiculous, like, oh, hey, if I text you that I don't want a hot dog and you boil one anyway for me, and then I just say, oh, I said I don't want a hot dog, and then you decide the proper response is to grab a wooden spoon and then corner me against the wall and threaten to whack the fuck out of me in the face with it. If I am crying after my very first breakup with the guy who sexually molested me, sorry, I'm okay. I'm going to allow myself to feel things because my family didn't let me for a very long time. Crying is not a weakness. It's a sign that I have emotional depth. Anyway, I kind of see why I wanted to kill myself around my family so much. All the signs of like an awful home life were there, and they didn't really do anything. Kind of pathetic. They actually made it worse, actively. But here, let's get past the sad part and let's get to the good part. I didn't fucking kill myself. I took what I could and I dipped. Technically, it was my grandmother trying to threaten to kick me out, but once she realized, oh, I will leave, like, because you tell me to, and then she realized, oh, shit, I should probably not kick her out or I'll lose her forever, then she suddenly tried to be like, I'm not saying you have to leave. You don't have to leave, Tamia. And a whole bunch of bullshit. Eventually, I just fucking left. Worked my ass off at a shitty restaurant in a shitty hotel. Or motel, whatever. And then I got myself the perfect apartment. And now I'm happy. I found myself an even better job. I have amazing roommates. I have an extremely happy relationship with a very lovely man. We've been together, let's see, a little more than like half of a year now. And I actually feel mentally good. I have friends who care about me actively and like what I say and appreciate me. I can tell them that I'm gay. I could say I'm non-binary. I could talk about times I've fucking sucked a dick upside down and they won't care. They will love me regardless. I can fixate on fucking stuffed animals or sewing or niche murder topics and I won't be shunned or shushed or told that I don't care. I won't be told that I am emotionless or that I can't take a joke because I don't laugh at stories of my own fucking abuse. I don't have to kiss the ass of anyone I don't want to, aside from work. And I just feel genuinely good. It's actually kind of scary. Once you get to a point where you don't want to fucking kill yourself all the time, you actually make decisions that like benefit you. Like, you know, when I was 18, it's like, oh, okay, instead of suffering at home, I'm gonna meet any fucker I can off Craigslist so that I can either prostitute myself and afford a life outside of like this fucking hellhole called a family, or I will end up killing myself or getting murdered off of Craigslist. And let me tell you, I am not fucking kidding. I actively was looking for that the whole time when I was 17. I lived though. I got incredibly lucky. I guess it's because most people who were faking like they were over 18 were also the exact same age as me, so I just met other like 17 to 20-year-olds. Anyway, and now it's like, oh, look at me. I'm drinking green tea. I'm working a nice job, making sure I get like a meal or two a day, saving up money for goals, and actually making life progress. I'll probably make another video soon because I feel like this one's short because I've just been kind of trauma dumping, but I'll just say I just wanted to give an update that I'm extremely happy. I'm peaceful. I have cut myself off from people who have harmed me, and I feel nice. Peace out. Ah! Mwah! Love you.